Last week, when we were taking live calls on the Friday show, I received a call from someone asking me whether I thought that new Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib was out of line for calling Trump a mother-effer. And I mean, I guess I should say, I'm saying mother-effer because we're on 200 broadcast radio and TV stations, and they can get fined if I swear. So I have to play along with the FCC's rules. It's not because I'm afraid of saying what was said. I just don't want to get our broadcast stations in trouble. So Rashida Tlaib calls Trump a mother-effer, and the right goes crazy about decorum and class and civility and tone and all the stuff that they claim the left actually goes nuts over. This is what Rashida Tlaib actually said in the video. All right, take a look.
And when your son looks at you and says, "Mama, look, you won," bullies don't win. And I said, "Baby, they don't, because we're going to go in there and we're going to impeach the motherf-er."
Okay, now I could play for you Sarah Huckabee Sanders saying that the reason she did this is because Trump's doing so well that this is the only way they can attack him. I could play for you examples of members of the moral majority family values crowd saying this is inappropriate. I'm not going to waste your time with that because this is the dumbest story of the year so far. I don't care about swearing. I don't care about insults. Calling him a mother-effer isn't offensive. It's not an argument. Either you can impeach him politically or you can't. Either impeachment is a good strategy for Democrats or it's not a good strategy for Democrats. These are the issues to figure out. Now, as far as the swearing goes, it's total hypocrisy for the right to pretend that this is out of line when Trump has done it countless times. Trump's on video talking about grabbing women by the pussy. Here's Trump using the exact same terminology in a political speech.
Somebody said, "Well, what would you do? What can you do?" So easy. I drop a 25% tax on China. And you know, I said to somebody that is really the messenger. The messenger is important. I could have one man say, "We're going to tax you 25%. And I could say another, "Listen, you mother, we're going to tax you 25%.
The room was cheering. The same people pretending that Rashida Tlaib is out of line were cheering when Trump used the same word. And yet here Donald Trump saying that the new Congresswoman's comments were disgraceful and a dishonor to her family.
Russia.
Your comment about the freshman congressperson's comments specifically about...
Well, I thought her comments were disgraceful. This is a person that I don't know. I assume she's new. I think she dishonored herself, and I think she dishonored her family.
Could not be more hypocritical. I would actually respect Trump for saying, hey, you know what? She used coarse language. I use the same language. I don't care about language. That would be the consistent position to take. But instead, he says this meaningless stuff like she dishonored her family, like we're in feudal Japan or something like that. So this is a bogus story. The outrage is pathetic. They're language policing, Pat. They are the ones that claim the left polices tone and language. They have no legs to stand on because their guy is just as crass as Rashida Tlaib.
Yeah, I really don't care about this language policing stuff. I don't mind that she used the word effer. What I do like, though, is that they're being fiery, that they're fighting back, because Democrats for the longest time were just too willing to play patty cakes and compromise. I think this new generation is very good for the Democratic Party, and it's great to see.
Well, we'll see if the sentiment about impeachment actually does anything for them, right? That's really the question, not that she used the term MFer. And, you know, the other thing that's sort of being missed here is that there are many valid criticisms of Rashida Tlaib. She's part of a left that I don't really identify with. She is part of Democratic Socialists of America. I don't believe socialism is the path forward, certainly not in the next 15 years for improving our society. I think social democracy is the path forward. Let's talk about that. Tlaib was a big player in the abolish ICE movement. I think it's a non-starter for Democrats at this time. I think there are way bigger fish to fry on the issue of immigration rather than abolish ICE, including DACA and many others. Tlaib was, she used to be a supporter of a two-state solution in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Now she wants a one-state solution. She's been floating maps of literally Israel wiped off the map with a Palestinian flag where Israel is. I think that's a non-starter. I don't think you're going to get any results or progress in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict pushing for a one-state solution. She supports the BDS movement. I'm against that movement. I think that the success of the BDS movement would damage the Palestinian people in the West Bank who work for Israeli companies. So I think that there's a bunch of stuff we could be talking about here. We could even look at the identity angle that she pushes, where she says she's the first Palestinian American member of Congress. Justin Amash, who's a Republican, has a father who's a Palestinian refugee. So I don't even know that she's right on the identity game that she's playing. The last thing I would waste time criticizing is that she said mother-er, especially if you're Donald Trump. So there's plenty to look at here, but she swore. Give me a break. Get out of your safe spaces. Stop being triggered by adult language and go do something that matters. One of today's sponsors is privacy.com/Pakman. This is a free service that I've actually been using myself for a while now, and I love it. You just take a few seconds to link your debit card or bank account to privacy.com's mobile app or browser extension for Firefox and Chrome. And what that does is allow you to instantly create virtual credit cards that are linked to your bank account so that you're not actually putting your real debit card number on the internet. And you use these virtual credit card numbers to buy things online. And with one click of a button, you have the ability to create multiple virtual cards, delete cards, freeze and unfreeze cards. You can put a limit on a card so a company won't be able to charge you more than you actually want them to. And it protects you from being hacked. It protects you from companies being hacked, which we've been talking about for a while on the program. And it's perfect for signing up for free trials somewhere if you don't want your real credit card number to be exposed and on file. And their app and browser extension let you autofill the virtual credit card number into the credit card field when you're buying things online. There are a ton of different advantages to shopping and paying bills with a system like this. Everything is totally secure and encrypted. And in some situations, you can earn 5% cash back on your purchases. It's all completely free. All you have to do is click the link under this video to get started. And for a limited time, everybody in our audience who signs up gets $5 towards your first purchase when you sign up using that link below.